Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. It's super hot here in Germany right now, so it's 35 degrees or something. So if you hear something rumbling in my background, that's my AC. I can't change it, I won't turn it off, otherwise I will melt. I'm still melting even with the climate device, but I won't turn it off. We have to deal with it if you can hear it. I hope not. I hope I can maybe edit this out. Anyway, I have unlocked this. That is the F100D Super Sabre. Um, that is the last, or currently the last plane in the American research tree. I've had a few flights with it, and in sim, of course. And I think this is really a very nice air superiority fighter, while also maintaining a very good ground strike capability. You know that I made a video about the German, the MiG-19S at some time, I think. That comes really close to its performance. In my opinion, it is. It's hard to say. It's almost matched. So they are very equally fast, or almost equally fast. This one 1442 kilometers per hour, and the Super Sabre 1454. But these are just very small differences here. The MiG has a better climb rate, but it has, in my opinion, the worst armament. You know that the 330 mils, they are not very fast firing, and you can't engage targets from longer ranges, at least not with the S variant. You may be able to do this with the Russian variant because it has a radar lock-on thingy. The German one that I have does not have this, so you need to rely on a little bit of luck and your aiming skills. With the American F100D, the bullets go further, in my opinion, and faster, obviously, because they are 20mm cannons. And also you got the upgraded version of the Sidewinder, so not the normal one, oh, wrong button, not the normal one, the 9Bs that everybody has, basically, but you can have the 9Es. The difference between them is the G tolerance. Can I see this here in the... yeah, here, I think. So the 9Bs have a maximum overload of 6 Gs. That is not much, really, if you are traveling with, I don't know, Mark 2 point something. And this one almost doubles this to 10 Gs. Also, the E variant has a higher range, 5.5 kilometers, compared to 4 kilometers with the 9B. So the E's are better, and it can carry 4 of them. But that's not all. If you want to go into ground strike mode in sim, which is very handy for getting points or to make the enemy lose some tickets, you can have these monsters. These are so-called Mighty Mouse. These are dump firing rockets, so they are just fire and forget, one straight line. Well, first of all, you get 76 of them. So basically you have 4 pylons, and the top of the front part of this pylon flies off when you fire the first salvo, and then you can release the missiles, or the rockets rather. And they have a very high penetration value. These are, I think, heat missiles? Rockets? I'm not sure. But they can penetrate, the worst value they can penetrate at 60 degrees and 2000 meters is 145 millimeters. So basically, if you fire this at anything, light pillboxes, heavy tanks, light tanks, AAA emplacements, whatever, something is going to go through. So you are going to destroy something with these missiles. The other option are the AGM-12B bullpups. These are missiles that you can fire, and then you can aim them with your joystick, or with a button on your joystick. I set this to the coolie head on top of my joystick, so you can basically guide them into the target. This is really hard when you're flying a plane, but whatever you hit with this, it gets destroyed. I have flown this in test flight only with these things yet, but I fired this onto the boats. You know, when you are taking off on the little island in test flight, and then there are the little boats you can fire at, and yeah, I hit them and they were destroyed immediately. So that's really, really nice. Against the MiG in air-to-air combat, let's take these things off again and them on. In air combat, again, they are very close matched. Most War Thunder pilots who fly the MiG will not use the MiG to its full potential. So if they would climb away in a, let's say, 30-degree angle over a very long distance, they could outclimb the Super Sabre. But most pilots won't do that. When you are just a little dot in the back, they will turn around, basically. And that's when you can beat them, because the Super Sabre, you can't see this right here, but it has leading edge slats. So they deploy at lower speeds and will make your aircraft very, very maneuverable. In the range between 400, in my experience, 400 to 7, maybe 800, but then it gets stiff. Also, don't go below these numbers, because then the weight of the aircraft comes into play negatively, and yeah, well, then the leading edge slats don't do anything. Then you feel the weight, and you will basically not be able to turn fight or to win a turning battle, a sustained turning battle against the MiG-19. Also against the Hunter, I've played some RB matches, of course off camera, because it's very boring. I just used this for grinding the parts. I had I had two very slow speed scissoring, how do you say it, scissoring dogfights, basically, against a Hunter. And I thought, well, the Hunter is a high-speed plane itself, and surely because I have the leading edge slats, I can outturn it. No, I couldn't. At least not in really low speed, so around the 200-250 kilometers per hour mark. The Hunter was still more maneuverable. I was wobbling around in the air. The leading edge slats were deployed, but the Hunter was able to remain the controls just a little bit better than I could. So it's a really heavy plane. Take that into account. Alright, so believe it or not, this is now the 5th time that that I'm recording this. I'm on my secondary system, and the graphics card is not so strong, and when I tried to use OBS, then it didn't work. So the footage was all stuttery, and yeah. Can we go, please? Yeah, so very disappointing. So I've made, I think, 16 kills in the matches, and then I discovered that I couldn't use the footage. So now I'm trying it with AMD Relive, and I'm hoping that this time it will be better. I just killed a TU4, but ripped my wings in the process, in the F80, to get the points. So yeah, of course everybody's playing bombers, except the bots. We have 3 enemy bombers and the rest is bots, as usual. I have my missiles equipped. These are the mentioned AIM-9Es, and they are very effective for bomber killing when you approach them from the right angle. because you can lock on to the targets from a little bit further away. What is that? That looks bomberish. Or is it? I'm not sure. Well, what I will do is, since there is no enemy opposition really, I mean just the bots, sure, but nothing serious. I will just go over the enemy bases, basically, and then I will hunt the bombers. That is our objective today, and that was my objective in the last 5 matches. Yeah. So, I will leave the recording running this time, because I'm afraid that it messes with my footage when I'm... Oh, that's a MiG-17. Interesting. Okay, so he used his bomber to get points. MiG-17, well, yeah. With the rockets on, this could be a potential danger for us. Yeah, yeah. Is that him, maybe, even? I'm not sure. What is that guy? We are playing against the Russians, the Germans, and the Japanese. What is that? R2 right? Killed something, okay. We also have a Key 100 or Key 200 here. I don't know what that is. Is that a MiG-17 maybe? Do we have... I don't know. Maybe a Super Mystère? We will see. I have no idea what that thing is. It looks like a MiG, to be honest. Yeah, it's a MiG-19 even. Missile out! Poof! Nice, okay. Yeah, these missiles have a higher G-load. And so... that's nice. Okay. There's still the MiG-17. I don't know what that is. Is that a meteor, maybe? It looks like a meteor. I will leave him for now. Oh. What is that? Are we over an enemy base? I don't know. Yeah, we still haven't even discovered one enemy base yet, so... Alright, I will switch back to you when I'm finding a bomber. Or when I found a bomber. Should not take too long. Okay, that might be something. I'm not sure if that's a bomber actually, but it's reasonably slow, so... No, it's a MiG. That seems to be a MiG. Yeah. Where's he gone? Oh, there he is, okay. I'm not wasting a missile, I think. Yeah, that was Reinhardt, was just a bot. Okay, so, and this guy... I'm not sure. But we have discovered 2 bases. I can hear something. I don't know.
Enemy aviators are attacking our base. We must stop them.
I did not find a bomber yet, which is surprising, really.
We need to put more pressure on the enemy. They're winning.
China Goddens, TU4. He crashed, okay. Where is everything? There's something? That's definitely not a bomber. But it's fast. I don't know what that is. Let's have a look, shall we? It looks like a MiG-21. Oh, that's... Is it a T2? Nice! Okay, that was just a bot, but he still can cause some damage, obviously.
Our base is under attack. We must repel the attack.
Yeah, I must say, I like this plane. No, not an ace. It's not an ace. We died before. In the process of killing the TU4. That's not on camera. There's something. Okay, he's strafing the ground. The empty ground? Very weird. Oh no, he wants to break.
If we don't do something fast, the enemy will win.
Really, my main objective is bombers, and we just killed one. I can't seem to find them. What is that? It's not a bomber. By the way, if you are seeing frame skips, I can't change this. As I said, it's my secondary system. The graphics card can produce 60 FPS in game, but when I'm trying to record, then the video shows frame skips. What do we have here? It looks like another bot. He's doing bot things. Yeah, let's... Okay. Reinhardt again, okay. So he is going down for sure. Yeah. Where are my bots? My bombers, I mean. I've killed so many of them. So that's an enemy as well. Or not. Just disappeared. Okay. Yeah, there we go. That was Reinhardt. And there is something else. I can't see what that is.
Sorry.
Or is it one of these dots that just appear and you can't catch them? This graphical glitch? I don't know. Oh, what's that? Somebody is landing. We'll leave him. Oh, not that unfair. I have no problem with shooting bombers when they are about to take off, because right now I treat them basically as, well, as what they are, exploit users. So what's that? One of these guys seems to be slow, or reasonably slow, I don't know. And he's gone. Yeah. They're gone. Or that? Huh? No, I think that's friendly. One TO4 crashed. Yeah, I think that is friendly.
The enemy is attacking our base. We must reinforce its defenses.
China, yeah, China. I mentioned in one of the recordings before that these bomber spam guys are very often from China. China! Yeah. Oh my god, I hope this recording is going to be fine. Oh, we have a follower? No, we don't. I can't seem to find bombers today. We have now our ace, but that was all fighters, just one TO4. And I committed suicide because of him. Yeah, in this plane you are basically untouchable, except MiG-19s and T2s. Otherwise you are the king in the ring regarding speed. So yeah, I'll stop rambling now and I will see you again when something happens.
The enemy is winning. We must counterattack. We
we have here? Oh wait. Oh, so many targets. Okay, there's something coming off the runway. Relatively slowly. I don't know what that is. I think that's a J7? It looks like a J7, actually. Yeah, that's a J7. That's a player, I've seen him before. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, it doesn't really make sense to shoot him down, but well. Why not, right? Why not? Still no bomber. There's something else. And yes, I know, I'm approaching these guys relatively close to their runway. But honestly, I think that's just how the jet meta works right now. Oh, that's a bigger fish. Yeah, that's an IL-28, I think. Could it be? Yes, could be. Okay, going in. We have 5 minutes of fuel left. Very satisfying. There's something coming in really fast. Okay, we will have a look at this guy, and then we have to go back. Well, the airfield is shooting at him, right? Could be an F9, maybe? Could be an F9. Yeah, F9, okay. Alright, we are going back now. And rearm and refuel. Okay, 8 kills, not too shabby, but 2 less bombers for my taste. Oh, there he is again, look! Can't resist. Can't resist!
Our base is under attack. We must repel
No!
the attackers.
Don't... Oh, what are you doing? Okay. Yeah. Well, nice. Meh. And he crashed. Okay. So yeah, we will go back now and land. And that will be my little, whoa. No, 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 no. What is that? Is it a helicopter? It's a helicopter. It's an Mi-4 helicopter. Since when are they here? Okay, weird. Alright, so that will be then my little portrait of the F100, which was supposed to be a first flight video, but now it's rather the 6th flight or so. Yeah, what can I say about this plane before I land? It's very maneuverable when you have upgraded everything. It's packing quite a punch with the upgraded missiles. Really, I like it. I like it very much. It guzzles fuel like nothing else. It can, as I said in the intro, I think. I have to watch out a little bit. Not that I get killed on the last meters here. So, yeah, it guzzles fuel. It's really nicely armed. In the ground attack role, I think it shines. Because you can have these Mighty Mouse missiles, or whatever they're called again. That's really, really nice. And it's so nice that I actually put a talisman on this. So that says everything, I guess. Also, I did this because I know that with 1.91 or the next patches there will definitely be more jets to come after this. Right now the F100 is a top dog in the American tree, but in one of the next patches the yeah, it will be replaced by another top dog, and that will help me research this without spending real money. And yeah, so that's that. I really like it. I hope you have enjoyed this, and I hope this video works now for you. And I will see you guys in the next one. Have a good one, and bye bye.